Usyk? Were you surprised at that, the outcome?
Wasn't at all. I wasn't at all. Malik always talk about Usyk and how skillful he is, and different things, especially in coming from a cruiserweight. Styles make fights, and he definitely have his struggles. We've seen that in the heavyweight division where he had his struggles with Chaz Witherspoon. He had his struggles with Derek Chisora, but Styles make fights, and with Joshua, he just had his number at that point in time, and I think he's going to have his number even more so the second time around. And like he said, he's going to be faster. I think he's going to be a little bit faster as well, So, but who knows? It's boxing at the end of the day. We really don't know until it's time for things to happen.
Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder as he opens up about Anthony Joshua's recent loss to Alexander Usyk. And of course, you heard him say that he is not surprised. He is not surprised, and he thinks that Alexander Usyk will do a quicker job the next time. Let me counterpunch. This was actually surprising because the Deontay Wilder I know, the one I knew, was ready to say and run Joshua up the flagpole, throw him under the bus like he did before when he got beat by Andy Ruiz. Then all of a sudden he became, Ruiz's number one fan almost. But this situation, I think what this was feeding from, I think Deontay Wilder was basically taking what Malik Scott actually said as far as the skill set of Usyk, because Malik spoke first. This is the first time Deontay Wilder has actually came forth and said anything about that fight whatsoever. So I think at the end of the day, I think Wilder didn't want to say too much about Anthony Joshua or Usyk because, for one, he has his own fight, and for two, Malik Scott already said what he had to say. And the way Malik Scott shut down the negative energy of any possible trash talk on Anthony Joshua, it would make that seem a bit uncanny, coming from Wilder saying that, hey, well, Joshua's trash, Joshua's this and that. So I think in this situation, Deontay Wilder was just going with the flow. Okay, he was just going with the flow of Usyk. He didn't want to trash Usyk because his trainer is praising Usyk. So it wouldn't make any sense for him to go against the grade. But it also tells you also that Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott, they really have good chemistry. Because a lot of times, I believe if Malik Scott would have said anything or opened the floodgates to criticism on Anthony Joshua, I think he would be one of those ones that was open to say negative things about Anthony Joshua, because we've seen it before. Man, you can look at it as possibly he's maturing, or he's definitely seeming calm rather. And I think that Deontay Wilder is a guy that is focused on his own fight, as he should be. But if you can read between the lines, he did say, well, hey, Usyk did have his struggles against Witherspoon and Chisora. So, you know what I mean? He didn't want to give him too much credit. Just styles make fights, and that's true. Styles, they do make fights, and him saying, hey, well, I think it's going to be a little quicker, as though he got knocked out or something. It was close in the 12th round, but a little quicker, like it was quick anyway. No, it went 12 rounds. So I don't know what he meant by that, but I think he may have implied that he's going for the knockout. He's going for the KO this time, Usyk, and he can fight differently. And he had nothing but basically neutral to minus negative things to say about whatever, But this is a surprise. I thought we were going to hear that Wilder that was once again going to throw Anthony Joshua under the bus, but we didn't have that. We didn't get that, and it's surprising to me. And, I have to take my hat off to him to a certain degree because he could have, because he had every opportunity to do so. Maybe, and I'm going to leave you guys with this, maybe, just maybe, on the strength of what Malik Scott said about Usyk, but that doesn't mean that Anthony Joshua won't be defeated by Usyk. What it's saying is about Deontay Wilder, maybe he's learned from his first defeat, because as you can remember, when he did those things about Joshua, it could have been somewhat of karma, to him when he got beaten, busted up by Tyson Fury. So maybe he just doesn't want to say too much, because speak it, believe it, receive it. That works in mysterious ways, right? So maybe that's the case. But you guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder's comments towards Anthony Joshua. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.